In my building, JFK 8, we had a union election last month. We decisively won that election. The workers decided to form a new worker-led union called the Amazon Labor Union. We are now having a second election in LDJ 5 behind us, and essentially our strategy is pretty much the same when it comes to this building. It's a lot smaller. There's only 1,600 people in this building compared to the 8,000 in JFK 8. But we essentially have just been going into this building as JFK 8 workers and LDJ 5 workers, talking to our co-workers, making the case as to why unionizing is important.
Man, boy, look, I just want the autograph one day, boy. I'm telling you, y'all doing some historical stuff. Hey, that's what matters. See, that's what the corporation manipulate. They think that you just a worker.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely underestimated us in JFK 8. And unfortunately, while we were so focused on JFK 8, we lost a lot of ground to the union busters in LDJ 5. And so we've been working tirelessly over the last couple of weeks to build back the momentum. And then we have it now. The vibe in the building is really good. The workers are really excited about the possibility of forming a union. They have changes that they want to make to the company, and they see the union as being the only way to make those changes possible.
You got to think about it, though. This is all over the world. It's a revolution. Come on now.
Here, these shifts are mostly part-time. There are full-time opportunities available, but they won't give them to people. Instead, they'll hire new workers. If you're working a night shift, for instance, and you want to transfer to a morning shift, they will block your transfer because it's harder for them to fill a night shift opportunity, so they'll trap you there and still hire new people into those morning shifts. So there's certain policy changes like that. Other than that, it's the same. It's pretty much universal across all Amazon warehouses. The pay is not a living wage in New York. The breaks aren't long enough. The buildings are 1 million square feet. You don't have time to walk to the big break room and back in 15 minutes. You know, the same system as far as write-ups, as far as being fired by a computer, the having no promotion opportunities, the fact that your pay is capped out after 3 years, you're not eligible for any more raises after that. The turnover in these buildings both is 150% per year. These are all things that we need to change about the company, and they're not going to listen to us when we try to get them to make those changes. If we're individuals, we have to do it with one collective voice, and that's why we form a union. What we hope for in the future, I mean, once we have JFK and LDJ 5, we've shown workers everywhere that it wasn't a fluke. We can replicate this process all across the country, and workers all over the country are reaching out to us, asking us, how do we do what you did, and we're happy to help them.